Hello and welcome to a special announcement from Main Event Television. The news is that Him Out Tszyu is back, and it's pretty soon as well. Ben Damon here alongside No Limit's George Rose. George, tell us the details because he is back.
Look, I know you thought you had the queue in the rack for the year. You weren't doing nothing. You're already doing your Christmas shopping. You thought it was wrapped up, but it's not. We've got a huge announcement, and Him Out Tszyu is coming home. Him Out Tszyu will be back in Sydney December 17th at the ICC Theatre. He's got a massive fight. He wanted to get back into the ring as soon as possible, and we've managed to make it happen before Christmas. So it could be an early Christmas present, not only for us, but for everybody across Australia. So a huge fight for Tim. He's coming back and he's fighting in Sydney.
OK, let's tell him all the details because he's fighting against American Anthony Velazquez, who is undefeated in 19 professional fights. He's got 15 knockouts as well. Tim's over there training in Miami, but, geez, taking on a tough one in this comeback fight, this new chapter fight, someone with punching power as well. What are you doing?
Look, it's Him Out Tszyu. He can't take anything less than this. This is a fight that prepares him for what he wants to do. He wants to be a world champion again. He's on to the next book. He's ready to keep going. He wants to continue this career to fight for a world title, and that's what I love to hear from him. I love to hear that he's still hungry, that he still wants this. We're going to look to make that happen. We've set out a path for him to be back in contention by next year. So this is a big fight for him, a very tough fight, but an entertaining fight. Every time Tim fights in Sydney, it's always a good fight. I think back to the great fights that he's had here. In a way, he's fought Morgan. Tony Harrison was the greatest fight that I remember here in Sydney. It's the one that I enjoyed the most. I think this will be a great one for us. The weather's going to be beautiful. It's a great time to be doing fights in Sydney, and Him Out Tszyu is going to put on another show because we know what Him Out Tszyu does when he steps into the ring here in Australia.
Yeah, it's a high-profile Christmas present from No Limit, and, well, Him Out Tszyu is training over there in Miami. He's got a new focus. He's got a new team. He's got a new everything. We're going to talk to him very shortly, and Anthony Velazquez as well. But how do you feel about all these changes he's made? What are you seeing in this refreshed Him Out Tszyu?
Look, I'm excited for him. The thing that I hate the most is that I can't duck down the road and watch him train at Rockdale. I'd love to duck over to Miami and watch him train, though. I think it's fantastic that he is over there and he's ripping in. He seems very happy. He's looking fantastic. And as I said, the thing that's most important is he's hungry. He wants to get back in. He wants to get in against these tough fighters. He wants to mix it up and he wants to get back to the top. So that's what I'm most excited about, and I can't wait to make it happen. I can't wait to see Him Out Tszyu back here in Sydney, and I think along with the rest of Australia, everybody knows what he does when he's here in Australia. He's undefeated here in Australia. He always puts on a good show, and here in Sydney in particular, in front of his hometown fans, I think he'll put on another cracker.
It's his first fight under a new trainer in Pedro Diaz, the World Championship trainer originally from Cuba, but he is taking on a big puncher. I mentioned that. Any concerns about this opponent? Why is he the guy, the American, who's undefeated with all this punching power?
You've got to be concerned. When you're fighting an opponent of this calibre, you've always got to be concerned. As I said, there's no easy fights for Him Out Tszyu. If Him Out Tszyu took an easy fight, nobody wants to see that. This is a fight that is, I believe, is below his level because I think that he's still of world calibre. I still think that he's the best in the world, that he can compete with the best in the world. And I know that that's just around the corner, but this is a fight that he has to take to make sure that he's still at that level for himself. He's got to test himself. There's no use getting in here and fighting a bum and knocking him out in 30 seconds. He's got to get in and he's got to test himself, and that's what he wants. He's got a new trainer, new team. He's going to be hungry and focused, and I can't wait to see what Him Out Tszyu actually brings to the ring too, because we all know that he's made these big changes, but we haven't seen yet what it's going to look like in the ring. And I think that's exciting, knowing that what we've got from Tim in the past, to know that there could be a new version of Him Out Tszyu, an even better version of Him Out Tszyu. That's pretty scary. It's pretty exciting. OK, it is exciting, and he's waiting to talk to us as well. So is Anthony Velazquez. We know the date. We know it's in Sydney at the ICC. Tell us everything we need to know about tickets and this event. Well, make sure you get your tickets through tickettech.com.au. Also, if you want to register through nolimitboxing.com.au, that's where you always get the earliest updates. You get access to the best tickets. So make sure you get your tickets to the ICC Theatre here in Sydney, December 17th. Him Out Tszyu back in Sydney. Tickettech.com.au, that's where you're going to find your tickets. And
it's all going to be live on Main Event Television as well. The news is Him Out Tszyu is back.
Introducing Big Shot. This is our new superstar. Welcome, Him Out Tszyu. Statements have been made time and time again. What's my name? He's Him Out Tszyu. He's the risk taker. Fight is done.
Changes have been made, but I'm back and I'm coming for the top spot.
He's ready for the world.
You want a good scrap? Remember, Tim Tszyu, and I'm back.
Time to talk to the fighters. Tim Tszyu, the former world champion, and the undefeated Anthony Velazquez, both standing by from the USA. We'll talk to the former world champion first of all. Tim Tszyu, great to see you again. How are you feeling about all these changes you've made, and now knowing you've got this date, you've got this opponent, you've got this comeback?
Yeah, good. I'm excited. Finally got a target to work against, and that's when I'm at my best. It's when life makes sense for me, is when I've got a target and I'm pursuing on a date towards that.
You've made all of these changes, a new trainer in Pedro Diaz. That is why you are over there in Miami training. Just tell us what this has done for you, why you had to do it, and how you're feeling about it all.
Yeah, I'm rejuvenated, refreshed. Got a new outlook in boxing. Changes are needed. And yeah, I'm just excited to get back in there, go in front of my fans in Sydney and put a hell of a show, you know.
What have the fans been telling you? Because it's been well publicised what you've gone through in this last little bit of your journey. We know about the losses you had in the USA. How's Australia embracing you at the moment?
The support's been great. You know, I think a lot of Aussies can relate to setbacks and understand the feelings involved with that, and it's about. I think I'm a bit more relatable now. You know, I've gone through adversity, and for me right now, it's getting back to the very top, because I've always had that drive in me, and that's what I'm aiming for.
And we know the opponent is the undefeated Anthony Velazquez. Just tell us what you have seen of him, what you know about him, and why he's the right guy for such an important fight.
Look, it's not really up to me who they put in front of me. I just take them out. And unfortunately, that hasn't happened in the last couple of fights. But yeah, I'm looking to get back on track, and whoever they put in front of me, if it's Velazquez or if it's some other name, it doesn't bother me.
Timmy, I know you're over there in beautiful Miami at the moment and you're enjoying the time there, but it's summer in Sydney, and we know how much you turn it on when you have a big fight here in Australia. We've seen what you've done at the Gold Coast. We know what you do here in Sydney. How excited are you to be back here fighting in Sydney, and what can the Sydney fans, the hometown fans, can expect to see?
You know, like, what's our family's record here? What, in Australia? Like 42-0, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to keep extending it, you know. So I can't wait to get back to Australia and fight in front of, my friends and all the supporters, and it's going to be a mad home welcoming.
What are they going to see, Tim? Because there's going to be some changes. Are they going to be big changes or little changes? What are we going to see from Tim Tszyu in this ring?
Well, look, I'm just going to have to show it. I'm going to have to show, and I'm going to punch, and I'm going to keep punching until he's out. So that's my plan, I'll be honest.
All right, just give the Australian public some thoughts. They've supported you on this journey. They're excited that you're coming home. Just say a few words to them.
Yeah, I'm truly blessed to be in this position, and thank you to all. From watching afar, from people that come, and to all my sponsors and everyone that's actually stayed by me, the day ones, I truly appreciate it, you know. And yeah, this is the new chapter of my life. And again, to anyone that's faced adversity, this is what I'm doing, and who I'm doing it for.
All right, great, Tim. We can't wait to see you back at home. We're really looking forward to this fight. Train hard. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.